Hi, this is Josh Ray, Business Development Manager at Art Main Chevy Honda in Jackson. Thanks so much for your interest in this 2010 Toyota Camry that we have here. This vehicle was actually a daily driver for one of our customers. It is part of our wholesale to the public. Basically what that means is that we have this vehicle. It's a decent running car, may not be perfect, but in order to keep the cost extremely competitive, we do not run it through service. We don't run it through detail, so basically we just park it back here the way that it was traded into us. So this is a 2010 Toyota Camry. On the exterior, there's a couple of dings. Like here's one right there on the door. There's a scuff right there. A little bit of scuff right there. So nothing major as far as, damage or anything like that. There are some scratches on the rear bumper here, but as well as over here. But there's nothing, extremely, major wrong as far as the condition goes on the exterior. Tread depth on the tires is actually really good. I don't know exactly how much, but nothing you'd have to worry about replacing anytime soon. Interior is a little dirty, but that would actually clean up fairly easily. Like I said, we just parked them back here the same way that they were traded in. Some dirt on the floor, but it doesn't have like a musty, weird, nasty smell or anything like that, so it's not a smoker vehicle. So something that you would typically see, a wear and tear. I know this with being a 2010, the miles are a little higher than what would typically be seen on a 2010. And that is likely why we haven't ran it through service and why we have it as a wholesale vehicle versus selling it on our normal car lot. So you have your power windows, power locks, a power seat as well, power mirrors, cruise control, AM, FM radio. It does have XM radio, satellite, a CD player. 193,280 miles. There's no SES lights on. The only thing blinking on there is the seatbelt light. I drove the vehicle around the parking lot just to kind of see the way it drove out. The only thing that I noticed was the rear struts are rattling some, which is very common in cars that have over 120 to 130,000 miles. So that is one potential issue. It's not to the point where I feel like, it's a dangerous issue, but it is something that would need to be addressed at some point soon. Got a little the cup holders here, little cubby hole here. Radio still works good. So overall, for the money, and it's a Toyota Camry, and just historically speaking, these vehicles will last a long time, depending on how you keep them up and everything. So 193,000 miles, and I'm sure this vehicle would go for a lot longer than that. So do us a favor, let us know what kind of questions that you have. Like I said, my name's Josh Wright. I'm the Business Development Manager here. You can reach me at 517-841-7689. 517-841-7689. Again, it's Josh Wright with Art Main. Thank you.